Having switched names and switched publishers, the Hong Kong underworld envisioned in Sleeping Dogs has truly been a long time coming. With just under a month until release, we've taken the latest build for an extensive tour, sampling its many diversions, engaging in gritty combat, and meeting characters you simply don't want to cross.
Okay, I'll tell you anything you want to know. Just please, don't!
You play as Wei Shen, a Hong Kong native who spent some years in the States before returning home to infiltrate the infamous triad gangs. As an undercover cop working to loosen the gang's grip on the city, you're operating under a long enough leash to do whatever it takes to prove your worth, from carjacking to lethal shootouts. Wei's associates are old childhood friends, lending authenticity to his relationships, and his devotion to the gang can make it easy to forget that he's a cop.
Damn, Wei!
Hong Kong isn't a place that's often visited by open-world games, and it's nice to explore a city that isn't as well-tread as New York, LA, or Tokyo. Aside from visiting bustling markets and driving on the left-hand side of the road, the most distinctive element of the setting is simply how conversations effortlessly slip between English and Cantonese.
Please!
Wei, 你而家應該走，你走啦，Wei.
Wei, don't leave me here!
What isn't so foreign is the game's open-world layout, which lets you jack any car you please and wander the city, looking for briefcases full of cash, shrines to upgrade health, and more. You can invest in several apartments, buying new beds, huge stereos, and even installing air conditioning. Wei's style can likewise be tailored to your liking by purchasing apparel from shops scattered throughout the city, and wearing coordinated sets can even give you some beneficial stat boosts.
Hey, yeah, you! Hey, get the hell out of the way!
Sorry, I just can't resist the camera.
While you can advance the story at any time by following the green markers, Hong Kong is filled with numerous diversions and side missions. The majority of these come in the forms of favors asked of you by various acquaintances that are often surprising and humorous. One woman in need of cash asks you to drive her car into the sea so she can collect on the insurance, and another guy asks you to create a diversion by chucking soda cans at the police.
Hey, you! In the stupid uniform!
Beyond favors, you can take up your role as a police officer from time to time, examining murder victims or hacking security cameras to make drug busts. A series of delivery missions has you stealing specific cars requested by clients, plus there are fight clubs to test your skills, street races to partake in, and you can even bet on cockfights.
I got strong bird.
My birds always win.
My cut is the best.
The upgrade system in Sleeping Dogs is multifaceted. You can increase your health and learn new combat abilities by simply finding shrines and statues throughout the city. Meanwhile, completing missions earns you 3 different types of experience. Triad experience is gained by dealing out heavy doses of violence and brutality in combat. Cop experience is lost in missions if you get clumsy and cause property damage. And you earn face points, which measure your general reputation by doing favors for people. Each of these paths has its own skills to unlock, granting you perks like reduced melee damage or the ability to grab guns from cop cars. As you start out shaking people down and beating up rival thugs, early confrontations in Sleeping Dogs are focused squarely on melee combat. You can throw variations of light and heavy strikes with a single button, grab blocking enemies, and counterattack when they glow red. Sometimes you can speed up the beatings by grabbing melee weapons like knives and tire irons, or even deliver a hard slap with a fresh fish. Your most effective weapon, however, is the environment. Once you grab a foe, you can slam him into the ground or run him headfirst into a wall, but that's just the start. You can smash enemies into telephone booths, fry them on electrical circuits, shred their faces on air conditioning units, or impale them on meat hooks. Half the fun is in finding new items to pull off these violent finishers, and interactive objects are highlighted in red so you don't miss their potential. As circumstances escalate, gunplay does work its way into the game, but rather than carrying around an arsenal, you'll find guns when you need them. Wei isn't much of a bullet sponge, so sticking to cover is crucial to survival, although the game does encourage you to show off once in a while by letting you vault over cover and snatch an enemy's gun in one slick move. Last but not least, chases also play a big role in Sleeping Dogs, whether you're trying to escape or you're the one in pursuit. On foot, you'll race through crowded alleyways and leap over obstacles. Then, if you're behind the wheel, you can tap a button to bash other vehicles to disable them or knock them off course, and the action hijack system lets you leap from car to grab new vehicles without stopping. The biggest chases, though, have you shooting while driving or leaning out the passenger window. With dozens of cars and motorcycles on your tail, you'll have to aim for the tires to take them out as quickly as you can. Mixing ruthless combat and explosive chases in a city full of things to do, Sleeping Dogs is certainly an ambitious challenger to the likes of Saints Row and GTA. Find out how it fares in our full review when it releases for the PC, Xbox 360, and PlayStation 3 on August 14th.
Open your fucking trunk, will you?
Hey! Show the lady some respect.